Introduce his long-serving associate of the PF through President Edgar Chabalungu for many years, in thick time and in good times for all seasons. Please welcome President Wright Musoma. One Zambia. One nation. My name is Wright Musoma, President of the Zambian Republican Party, ZRP, and at the same time, National Chairperson Mobilization for Tonse. Actually, Nashika overlap. Allow me to introduce and hand over today, up to this point, our Tonse Alliance spokesperson, a colleague of VCL for a long time, Ephraim Shakafuswa. Thank you very much. Kulishan Mons. Thank you. I'll introduce President Musoma. He's a man that makes me happy each time I see him because of his color. Please, President, come and introduce himself.
I am a real African, you know. And when you see this color, just know that you're Pagawa. What can I say? The man Secretary General said that in the field, through thin and the fake, yes. We are with you and we are for you. Let us continue. Right to Musoma, ZRP President, Tonse Alliance, National Mobilization Chairperson. Let's have Parliament.
Thank you so much. President, Acting President Francis Shafweba, please come forward and introduce yourself.
One Zambia, one nation. Nachomakwino Tonse. In Francis Shafweba, Acting President for the Economic and Equity Party, EEP.
Other than political parties, we also have CSOs in the alliance. So I'll call upon the members of the CSOs that will come one by one and they will introduce themselves. Please, Susan, is it?
I'm Susan Karawe, representing the Youth for National Direction. I'm Minister Kaino, representing Youth Dialogue and Initiatives. Wow.
I'm Tula Lillian, representing Borderless University.
I'm Hon representing Kasida.
My name is Natasha Madimbu, representing Kasida.
We also have Mr. Jeff Brenda. Please come forward, introduce yourself.
Viva Youth, Viva! Viva! Viva Youth, Viva! Viva!
I'm Jeff Brenda, representing Kokera Foundation. I hope I haven't left out any of our partners. Having said that, I'll call upon the Secretary to take over. Thank you, Bwana Ephraim Shakafuswa. Here from Shakafuswa. Take note of the person. Take note. That said, in the interest of time, and we need to give the media time to go and prepare their reports, allow me to go to a stage where we'll be told why we are here, and the main address allow me to introduce a man just like CK. He's been a member of parliament, I think, for 5 terms. Only one in this country, at least in Lusaka province. He's been a minister of information before. He's been a minister of justice. He's been a minister of agriculture. Nefia Shala. He worked through 2 presidents, and like Shiva, he's never lost any elections until he just said, "Wempinshire kubambi." Nabo bashire balusa kabwata. Allow me to call our acting president, Hon Given Lubinda.
One Zambia, one nation. One Zambia, one nation. Nimupempani choyamba, can we all be upstanding paliponsa pamilitiri? Chenti milile. More than 9 years ago, on the 5th of June, 2025, the Lord called our dear 6th Republican President and 2nd Party President, our dear friend, Dr. Edgar Chagwalungu, to be with him. In honor of the memory of Dr. Edgar Chagwalungu, let's observe a minute of silence. May the soul of our dear departed President, friend and brother, Edgar Chagwalungu, rest in eternal peace. Tingakale. Nizapempa kuti nthawi zonse tapempera tizipempera kwa Mulungu kuti apase chifundo baja bantu, amvereko chifundo Mai Esther Lungu na banja yao, atimvereko chifundo kuti tupi la malemu President Edgar Lungu tipereke kwa menene lonkala. President Edgar Chagwalungu will go in the annals of history as a man who was hated while alive and also hated in death, but hated only by a few people. because the majority of people loved him both in life and in his death. And true to my word, the history of that man is deeply etched in the history of Zambia. He will never be forgotten. My dear friends, my dear fellow politicians, my fellow suffering citizens, I receive you here and welcome you to this event. The Deputy Secretary General, when they were introducing you, including the spokesperson of the Alliance, when they were introducing you, they may not have introduced everybody. It is not because they don't recognize you. It is because of the brevity of time. Time we are teacher. I know they did not mention a number of MCCs very pan. I see a lot of MCCs in our way, including the chairperson for women, including other members of the Alliance. Won't say you have been recognized and well received. I received a number of apologies from fellow members, leaders of the various parties and organizations in our meeting town Zambia teach the plan no 1 week in advance. Tafika panembe nembe. Tafika pantau ya kuti musanga tachiorganize takumana. There is no time anymore for appointments. So all of you for coming at such short notice. Well done. Anzanga ma president Savipani Vina Nilora Kuti Gankale sana fike what I'm going to say, I am saying on their behalf. Nikalipo pitiliza nifuna kutichoyamba. Let me thank the gallant women in green. Anati uzatoyamba kuti before you take part in Women's Day, bwelani mukatenge registration certificate ku Registrar of Societies. Yendani mutenge kalata kwa President na Secretary General kumulolani kuti mutekinye part mu Women's Day. Ninamuuzani kuti that is nonsense. Ninamuuzani kuti every woman has the right to celebrate Women's Day. And now across the whole country, the color green reigns supreme. Well done. On behalf of the Alliance and on behalf of my beloved party, I want to say to all the women of Zambia, and especially those who are in green, that you made Zambia proud. You made us proud. We know that we can count on you, we can rely on you. Munaone Sakuti, you are real lionesses. Well done, Azimai. And Ntao Yonse Ikuamba mu 2021, Mwone Sabantu Kuti, the green ghost shall never die. Whatever they do, the green ghost, which was founded on the love and the spirit of Michael Chilufiasata, which Michael Chilufiasata handed over to Edgar Lungu as a party, which was further built by the spirit of Edgar Chagwa-Lungu to become a movement, will never die. It shall continue to grow. And it is growing because all of you are showing true love to one another. And I pray to God that He continues to bestow upon each one of you solidarity, love, and tranquility. You in the Green Party, you living the spirit of Edgar Lungu, are the ones who have been fighting for opposition unity in Zambia. In 2021 October, I, being the assistant number 1 to President Edgar Lungu, started calling meetings of opposition political parties. I called all opposition political parties in Zambia, and we kept meeting the whole of the year 2021, 2022. And all of you remember that on the 28th of October 2023, that one man, that great friend of yours and mine, that our great leader, while laying wreaths in memory of Michael Chilufya Santa, said, "Of what use is it for me to enjoy my retirement if the democracy of Zambia is being diminished?" That day he said, "I am better off losing everything that goes with the vice president for me to unite the opposition, for me to fight for democracy." That day, Edgar Lungu came back to active politics. What brought Edgar Lungu back to active politics was his desire to grow the democracy of our country. What brought back Edgar Lungu from retirement, living the luxuries of office, was his desire to make sure that he unites the opposition for the sake of ensuring that come August 2026, the tyranny of the UPND must be brought to a halt. It must be thrown in the rubbish. If there is anything that Edgar Lungu died for, he died in the struggle for the second liberation of Zambia. All of you who say you love Edgar Lungu, you ought to emulate him. If he was able to lay his life for yours and my freedom, who am I not to even stand up, to be ready to be arrested for the freedom of Zambia? Because of his desire to unite the opposition, President Edgar Lungu formed the United Kwacha Alliance, together with other political parties. And the humble man that he was, he used to tell even presidents of no party, he would say, "We are equals." And unfortunately, some of them took advantage. And they felt, now Edgar Lungu has become a swing. We can swing on him. He has become a partner in a seesaw. He can sit on one end of the seesaw and we sit on the other, and we start playing like children. It is because of his humility. But then it became too much. When people started to call him Mwana Iwe, people had never even won as councillor. They started calling a former head of state as "you, my friend." The Green Party decided, Mwaya sana, Tetumule Salula, former president. The Green Party decided, can you get out of that organization? A new organization was formed called the Tonse Alliance. And I want to remind you, in case you have forgotten, in November 2024, November 2024, the Patriotic Front delivered through Raphael Mangani Nakachinda the 14 rules of engagement to the partners in the Tonse. And they said, if you want to be partners in this organization, can you sign these PF 14 rules of engagement? And all of them signed the 14 rules of engagement. In the 14 rules of engagement were the following critical elements. Number one, that the PF will be the anchor party. Anchor party meaning it shall lead in everything. All the other parties will surround the anchor party. When Zephaniah was saying, you said Amasako, and he said Amabranche. The anchor party means that is the Chimutengo. Ayaena mapati a branches at Chimutengo. You can't have Chimutengo Chabwira ku branch. No. It is branch Ibwira ku Mutengo. So make no mistake. The first critical element was that the PF will be the anchor party. The second critical element was that the presidential candidate for the Tonse Alliance will be sponsored by the anchor party, the PF. The third element was that the Secretary General of that alliance will come from the anchor party. And in that case, it was Raphael Mangani Nakachinda. There was no argument. No argument whatsoever. Fast forward, when President Edgar Lungu took ill in January, he took himself to South Africa for medication. All of you heard that somebody came about and said, we have suspended the acting chairman of Tonse. We have suspended the Secretary General of Tonse. How can a branch turn around and start whipping the tree? But Raphael Mangani Nakachinda and yours truly, we said, you are the tree. When you see the branch hitting against you, it is not the branch, it is the wind. So I said to my friend Raphael, wait, the wind will change direction very soon. If the tree starts to shake because the branches are shaking, then it means that the tree is weak. A strong tree is not shaken by wind. It is the branches that shake. And indeed the tree trunk stood still until President Edgar Chagwa, in his own mouth, made a statement to Daily Nation newspaper, where he said, the anchor party of that Tonse is PF. And the vice president, who I left in Zambia, is acting president for PF. And because he's acting president for PF, he's chairman for Tonse. And likewise, the Secretary General, Raphael Nakachinda, is the Secretary General for Tonse. No argument. The wind changed direction. Everything was still. During that period, under the chairmanship of this man, the alliance went into a number of by-elections. Kawambwa with NCP, Pambashe with NCP, with FDD, Petauke with NCP, Lumezi with NCP, Mpulungu with NCP. We won some of those by-elections. Vakondwe lava NCP. Tawina is as the member of parliament in Petauke. Tawina is as councillor from Mpulungu. Amera Mapapiko. And even Pamutengo, when the branch is very happy with the wind, some of the leaves fly away. So when we saw NCP flying away, we said, this is exactly what God meant. that vena kakula mapapiko, they can't continue, they will fly away. And we said, Mwaiche, come here. Goodbye. December 2025, we selected FDD. We said, FDD, we're giving you a chance. Go and campaign in Chawama. We shall assist you as Tonse, who will come as PF. 1 week after Tabauza Kuti, let's go, we have selected you as special purpose vehicle. 1 week. Apanga meeting no kamba kuti atipa Saudindo to go and stand in Chawama. Today we have decided PF is no longer a member of Tonse. Yes. We have expelled Tinacheza nanzanga. Wina ninanka naye ntawi Itali is this man. Ninanka naye ntawi Itali at my house. Tacheza mwana, what are we going to do? And tunavyomakezana kuti, it is not possible for branches to insult the trunk. When branches insult the trunk, give those branches a time. Vizauma. Diponso vikauma vanyu vizamera. And we said, we are not going to divorce ourselves in the middle of an important assignment. The assignment in Chawama was not for any individual. It was not for one party. The assignment in Chawama was for the people of Zambia. We wanted to prove that the people of Chawama still remembered and loved ECL. We wanted to prove that the people of Chawama still remembered and still loved Tasila Lungu. We wanted to prove to the Zambian people that even if they want to kill the green ghost, it will never die. We went and invested our time. You gathered here were with me. You gathered here were with DSG Mukandira, DSG Sampa. You were with our members of the Central Committee. We walked, pondered, and pounded the ground of Chawama. We gave the message to the people of Chawama. Until that day, they even failed to read the green gospel. The green ghost proved that it is still alive. There was a by-election in Kasama, and it was written everywhere. Ingawa Isa Hon Lubinda tulesa kuipaya. Miles Sampa ingawa Isa will kill you. We told the Chishimba, we said, Mwana, you are from Mporokoso. One Zambia, we told Chishimba, we said, let's see if there is anybody who's going to attack you in Mporokoso, in Kasama. Chishimba Kambwili went. The moment Chishimba Kambwili arrived there, you saw how radio stations were blazing with the message of Chishimba Kambwili. Chishimba Kambwili spent his time in Kasama Central. And if you look at the results, you can see the signature of Chishimba Kambwili. And if you can see the signature of Chishimba, if you could see the signature of Chishimba Kambwili, then you are seeing the signature of the green ghost. Had Chishimba gone to Lukasha, had we all of us gone to Kasama, the story there would have been different. Make no mistake, the story would have been different. Because Vane, there is nothing in a name but the people behind the name. If you bring somebody else to come and stand here and he calls himself Given Lubinda, he will not speak like me. There is nothing in people who want to borrow other people's names. They are simply imposters. Now, Panatiuza that we are no longer members of the alliance. Atita Mangisa, we said no. We said no. We will stick on. We will hang on. But now, my dear brothers and sisters, we've been sitting over a period of time, we've been sitting over a long period of time, both as members of the alliance, but also as leaders of the Green Ghost. And we have realized that because of the shenanigans of the others, when they need us, they say Tonse. They use our green. They use the name of the second president of our party. When it doesn't suit them, they say not PF, but ECL PF political movement. ECL was never a president of any other party but the Patriotic Front. Even in his death, he is considered 6th Republican president on the PF ticket. He therefore died as president of the Patriotic Front and not any kind of movement. Without shame. Without shame. Even before he's buried, they want to divide the legacy of Edgar Chagwaru. We are very concerned about this development. We thought that we're dealing with people who have a feeling of humanity. We've come to the sad realization that we're dealing with people who, for a few pieces of silver can sell their souls and sell their dignity. I would be a man of no dignity whatsoever if I call one a friend only because there is something I want from them. And after I've gotten it, I say they are not my friends. That is being indignified. But also, as politicians, we've come to the realization that our strong base is being abused. Some people are now going to our structures and saying, PF is Tonse. We are also Tonse. So because we are Tonse, let's work together. And they are winning people from us and taking them to their ECL, whatever it is. They are misleading our people because of that. And today, on behalf of the Green Ghost, on behalf of the Alliance, I want to say enough is enough. Somebody even challenged me and said, Mukote uja, as if I'm his father's agent. He said, Setnapanga were the ones who formed Tonse. Why is he clinging to Tonse? Why is he clinging to Tonse? I want to tell him that, my friend, now, here and now, Wakamba Vambi. tell you that there is nothing in a name. It is the people that matter. We saw on International Women's Day, our women turned out in large numbers in their chitenge. Bakwera na chibana, kuika pantangu of our women, pretending that those women are theirs. They are shameless. Totally shameless. How can you agree that a political party gets two political names? One at PF, and then the ballot paper will be FTD. How? No way. The so-called Dunamis Bill 7 Alliance. Dunamis Bill 7 FTT BL8 Alliance. All those MPs who defied the Zambian people, all the MPs who went and voted for Bill 7 are now following Dunamis. Should we worry? No. We stand on the truth. We stand for justice. We stand for unity. We want opposition to unite. And we're going to unite opposition based on the truth, based on love. Let all opposition parties build their own political party. Don't come and steal from us. If you're true politicians, go and make your members without interfering in the structures of the PF. In case the message did not reach the far-flung areas of Zambia, I want to reiterate what the opposition leadership of the Green Party has said. Any member of the Green Party, any member of the Green Ghost who decides to associate themselves with another political grouping where this party does not belong has already resigned from the party. Go! Provincial chairman, you were given the responsibility, the power, and the authority by the PF Central Committee. Aliwonse mwaona ayenda kuchipani China. Replace them immediately. District chairman, aliwonse mwaona mu constituency amena ayenda wakajoina Dunamis. Chase them. My constituency chairman mukaona muntu aende wakajoina chipani China. Throw them out. After all, I'm better off being with 5 people who are truthful because they will attract more than being with 50 people who destroy the whole house. One Zambia, one nation. One Zambia, one nation. Amenity now, those who are with us in the alliance are more than those who are not with us. And we're very happy. And the ones who are with us are not coming to us because of money. They are coming to us because of the belief that on the 13th of August, we are going to remove Halaile. If there is any organization that is true to its word, if there is any organization, any political organization that is not sleeping around with those others, it is this alliance. Our Sharaba, let them tell us why we're not Abakako. Every day, today he was in court. Miles Sampa is always in court. Yours truly, Rafael Mangani Nakachinda, even giving him only bail, Balekana. Why? If there is an alliance which means well for Zambia, it is this alliance. And I can assure you that even Hakainde knows that if there is any alliance that's going to kick him out of State House, it is this alliance. One Zambia, one Zambia. My dear brothers and sisters, time has come for us to make it difficult for them to abuse us. Because if a person decides, I am no longer your friend, please don't allow that person to go to the bank and say, my referee is that one. If Ephraim is not my friend, when I'm asking for a job, I can't put him as my referee. Because if I put him as my referee, Dinewaboza. And maybe as I'm Pasanchito, because I used his name. If I'm an honest man, I will tell the bank who my friend is. I will not say it's Ephraim. Even if this one is a poor man, because he's my friend, I will send him Muzanga. Manje ukaona muntu hata mangira kwa mena ina member bambili member at I'm partner, I'm alliance. Ulipe bantu bako you are hiding behind an alliance. So now today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to announce to you. There was a meeting here on Sunday. There was a meeting here on Monday. The Council of Leaders and the Central Committee instructed me to come and announce to the whole world that this alliance is no longer Tonse Alliance. So those who want to abuse us because of the name Tonse Alliance, sorry Chayuma lelo. Allow me on behalf of all the members of the Green Ghost, the members of the various political parties that are in this alliance, and members of the civil society organizations in this alliance, allow me to launch the latest, the most formidable, the one and only alliance that is going to remove Hakainde on the 13th of August. Let's launch the new alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the will. Together we will. One Zambia. One Zambia. Tomorrow, our youth will be celebrating International Youth Day. As we celebrate International Youth Day tomorrow, only members of our alliance should appear with you. Bena Kabwela wa Tonse, tell them we are not Tonse. In fact, today we are PF Pamodzi Alliance. I want to thank all of you for coming. I want to thank members of the press for coming. I want to thank leaders from all levels, wards, constituencies, districts, the province, and members of the Central Committee. Thank you very much for coming, and I wish all of us safe passage back to our homes. As we go back, we must remember that together we will. Together we will. Tikaimba sopano hapa kuti PF ni kuyaka kuti Pamodzi Alliance. PF Pamodzi Alliance. PF Pamodzi Alliance. Ndiponso osambea na manyazi kuimba nyimbo ya tiende pamoja. Because ise tifuna onse vantu va Zambia tiendele pamoja. Tifuna kuleta vantu onse pamoja. One land, one nation is our cry. Dignity and peace means Zambia's sky. Like a noble eagle in its flight, Zambia, praise to thee, oh one strong and free. Praise thee to praise thee, praise thee, praise thee, praise our great nation, Zambia, Zambia, free men we stand under the flag of our land, Zambia, praise to thee, oh one strong and free. Members of the press, thank you for the and then announcement ama chairman bankonke tulashane olwegeri ashati yamen shipala matapa enje pano muri apo mwanako usalonga upishe na ulumuluho batali
Tiende pamoja ni mtima